Hey, I'm Asti.
And I'm Vanessa.
And welcome to Invyted In, the podcast where we're spilling the tea on all your favourite influencers.
So each week we're going to be bringing you the juiciest goss with the influencers on our platform who are absolutely killing it at social media. So whether you're an influencer yourself or you're thinking about just getting started, welcome, you're invited in.
A massive thank you to our amazing sponsor, Premier Podcast Studios, for bringing you this episode. Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Invyted In. Today we're joined by Muskaan.
Yay!
So excited to have you on the episode today. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited, honestly, to be here.
Yay! I'm so glad. I'm literally about to take your next line.
Don't
but
you
go
worry.
for it. Yeah.
Maybe before we kind of get into everything, why don't you do a little quick introduction about yourself and how you kind of started your creator journey?
So my name is Muskaan. I'm 24 years old. I moved to London here in 2023, September, for my master's. Mm-hmm. I studied digital media management. I wanted to work as a social media manager here. Mm-hmm. I still, back at home, I'm from India. I still used to post a lot about my life because I used to travel a lot, but never as an influencer or something. It was just my life. So my mom is actually an influencer in India. So I got inspired by her, and I made my account public right before coming to London.
Right.
Okay.
And I was just posting about myself. And then just a few months ago, so after my studies, obviously I was looking for a job. I even worked as a social media manager for a company, but literally it sucked the soul out of me. I was just not enjoying it. And then that's when I got into it. I started reaching out to some restaurants because I used to love eating out here. And then they will call me in and how it works. They give you food and you record and you post.
Yeah.
I started with that and I was like, oh, this is so much fun.
It's great. Free food for content.
I'm a big foodie. I love eating outside. Literally, in masters, most of my money has gone out only eating and drinking outside.
Honestly, the same. All my money has gone to food.
Yeah, so I was like, if I can make a career out of it, why not?
Yeah.
So I just started a few months ago just with the restaurants, and then kind of shifted to some jewelry products or for some experiences, and then shifted to Airbnb, and now I'm just making it my kind of a career now.
Amazing. So you're doing this full time now?
Yes, as of now, I've given myself 2 years. And I want to do it as a full time, and then I want to see if I want to still continue it. I want to take a break from it. But for my next 2 years, I'm just focusing on this now.
That's such
Incredible.
a good focus.
Yeah.
What type of influencer is your mom?
She's a lifestyle influencer, so she's big into sport. She was an international taekwondo player back in her day. She's represented India multiple times. And then with the fitness, I think in COVID, she kind of got famous.
Yeah.
And I think it's more of a fitness and lifestyle. And she travels.
so cool.
Her life is quite exciting.
Yeah.
So she just posts about her life. But for her, it's not really as a career. For her, it's just for her own fun. She doesn't look for brand collabs or anything. It's just she enjoys
Just for
posting
fun.
it.
Yeah.
What
Do you
a
ever get in?
badass.
Yeah, it's so cool.
so
I love
cool.
that. Did you ever help her with the content, or did you just?
Of course.
Yeah.
So in COVID, I used to shoot so many videos with her. I remember her first brand collab, I think, was with Amazon. Or Snapdeal,
nice.
I'm forgetting. So when when she got all of her stuff, so I was helping her shoot and everything. And after that, I remember she was so annoyed. She's like, I'm never doing all of these things again. I'm just going to post for myself. But yeah, just shooting fun videos with her. And it's so easy to create content with her because she's just so easy to work with.
Yeah.
So when I was back at home, I used to help her a lot. But obviously now I'm here. So she has her own manager now. So she does it now.
And is her content mainly on Instagram, TikTok, or
Just on Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh, no, sorry. Instagram and YouTube. She's a YouTuber as well.
Okay, nice.
Do you
That's
have
so
TikTok
fun.
as well? Or do you
No, I
mainly
just
do
have Instagram. But I'm thinking to come on TikTok because TikTok wasn't in India, but I know how famous TikTok is here. So I definitely want to get into here for sure.
Yeah, I was just thinking of the fun little trends you could do with your mom and stuff like that.
Yeah, you two doing it together would be so cute.
When we meet, we do
When you
make
meet,
videos together. It's so much fun.
That's actually so cute.
It's so much fun. In fact, very recently I was telling her about the app that you guys are doing over here. I told her, why don't you come to London and stay with me for a few weeks?
She should come. We can get her on the podcast too.
Yeah, I would love it. Oh my God, that's so much.
nice.
That's really cool about your journey. And in terms of the content that you're kind of doing now, what's your? You mentioned that you do you started out in food and you moved into like a bit of travel and like product-based brands. What's kind of been maybe your favorite brand you've ever worked with or been able to collaborate with on your account so far?
I've had a lot of fun, honestly, collaborating with like restaurants specifically in London because honestly they treat you like so nicely and the food is so yummy. For the product, but recently I worked with Micah. So they had given me this really pretty like gold jewelry and like I just love the product so much and I love when how like through the app how they talk to you and how they deal with the entire thing because the day that sent me the product and in the contract it said that I had to shoot the video within the next 4 days but I was traveling to Marbella so I told them like I'm sorry I can't do it and they're like don't worry once you come back from the trip then do it. But when I came back from the trip I was so tired, I was so exhausted, I just couldn't shoot that time. So I asked them for like more time and they were like very polite about it, whereas with some other brands like it has been like kind of an issue. They're very like stiff on like have to do it. It's not like I'm going to run away with it, like I am going to do it, but like sometimes you need your own time. So yeah, I loved working with them. But of course for me favorite one till now is the last one that I worked with the Airbnb one for my trip. It was the first time I did it and I was with my best friends, so it was
Where
a
did you
whole
go?
we went to Marbella.
Oh wow.
And it was the most difficult also to work in this project, but it was still my favorite one because so I started my niche with the food thing, but I want to kind of change it to the travel one, which I'm really scared to do it.
Why so?
Because I was always about traveling and everything, but my journey in London started with the food content creation, and most of my pages, like my first few posts about my like how I started my journey was related to food. So I'm kind of like worried if like it's a decent shift or whatever, but I think I'll do it. Like I'll make my way through it.
Yeah, if you got 2 years, I think there's a way to also like seamlessly do food into travel. Like
Yeah,
if you
food
can
and travel kind of interlink quite a lot.
because
I'd say.
Asti wants to do more travel on her food place because she's a food blogger.
Yeah, I've got a food page too, but I'm trying to get more into
Yeah,
travel
so you're
because I
doing the
just
same thing. So
Yeah,
love
same.
traveling.
Literally, I love traveling. And I made my Instagram public because of traveling, because I used to love recording myself or the place or the food so much. And even when I came to London, it was like I fell in love with the city. So I used to record so much about the city. Of course, I love shooting about the food, but that's I'm going to make the shift that when I travel, what food places are in that city, because I'm a foodie at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure I'll make the shift, but like slowly, baby steps.
Yeah.
What's your favorite restaurant in London? Talking about food.
Food-wise, oh my God, Yiki. Yiki has the best
Yiki?
Pan-Asian food
Oh,
in
yeah.
Chinatown.
I don't think I've
It
heard.
was so, please, I, even if not even
Wait,
like,
how do you spell? How do you spell it?
Yiqi, Yiki, yeah.
Yuki.
It's so yummy.
Wow, we
Like,
should check it out.
so I went there with my sister. I loved it so much. And then when my parents came, I took them again. And because they knew that my mom is also an influencer, so even that was like a part of a
so
meal
good.
again.
Oh, amazing.
It
Amazing.
was so good. And they treat you so nicely. I personally, I think if the service is good of anywhere, I automatically enjoy the food also so much because I
Yes.
feel so warm and like
Yeah.
nice. So Yiki is my favorite for sure. And for experience, Sherlock Holmes one, the murder mystery of Sherlock Holmes that happens in Knightsbridge. Food was average, but the experience was so good. I loved it.
Amazing.
What actually is it? Is it literally like
It's,
detective stuff?
Yeah. I think for 2 months they have like one theme going on. So Sherlock Holmes is going on till August, I think. So they show a whole like it's a theater while they serve you food.
Oh,
Yeah, I love that. I
It's
love an
so
experience
interesting.
restaurant.
It's so
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So we've just talked about your favorite brands that you've worked with. How about the complete opposite? How about the brand? Don't mention any brands, but has there been any brands you've worked with?
You can mention them if you want. But
It's only if
Um,
that hasn't been a great experience, basically.
I think in London, I'm not gonna lie, I've had really good experience because people do take this thing quite nicely and seriously and respectfully. When I was traveling to Europe, like especially in Spain, I didn't like it at all. Like the way, like I won't mention the food place. I'm actually not even gonna post anything about them. In Ibiza, I was supposed to go to this food place, very beautiful place, very yummy food for a food collaboration only. And then, like, first of all, when I went there, they didn't have my reservation. They didn't know that I was coming. Then, when we went there, and they made us stand for like 20 minutes, and then after we sat, also like. They just made us feel like so unwelcome, like they were not coming and serving us that often. One of my guests was vegetarian, and I told them earlier, like, that this is the dietary requirement. And then on my face they're telling me, oh, we can't help you. Like, it's a set menu. I'm like, I'll pay. Like, I'll order it.
Yeah.
It was 10 p.m. and they told me the kitchen is closed. Whereas the kitchen closed at 10:30. I did my research after that.
Right.
So I didn't
No,
like
that's so-
that.
that's so
yeah.
bad.
Oh gosh.
In restaurants, I didn't like that. And for I won't say worse, but even with the Airbnb that I worked with, obviously I was very excited and everything, but it was really difficult to communicate with them because literally till the last date, I did not know if it's happening or not. Like, the communication was not
Really?
good at all. So I raised this issue with them as well because I was flying to Hamburg, I think on 28th, and my Airbnb was going to start from, I think, 30th. Literally till 27th night, I wasn't sure if it's confirmed because they were just not. They were telling me in the mail that it's happening. We're just not sure if this room is available or that room is
so
available. And I was so
unorganized.
anxious the
Yeah.
entire time. Obviously, I'd kept a backup with me, like, but then you have to make the payment by like certain date, right? And the date was also coming closer. So I was literally freaking out. So that anxiety was just so bad for me.
Yeah.
But obviously, once I went there and all my girls was just so cheering me up. Airbnb was adorable. And okay, fine. Next time, I know how to communicate even better.
Yeah.
How to put all my points clearer. So yeah.
Yeah, that's so stressful if that
Yeah.
was so last minute as well.
Miscommunication
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
disorganization is so annoying.
Yeah. But nothing in London so far that I can say that I've had an issue with, to be honest.
Oh, that's
Great.
sick. That's so good.
Yeah, so good to know. We'll move on to maybe if you've got any kind of, I don't know, crazy influencer stories that have happened, or
Yes.
being like a content creator. Has there been like any, I don't know, either like crazy or like scary things that have happened in I don't know, yeah, being a content creator?
Content creation definitely has changed my life like a lot. Like, I think up until March, I was just looking for jobs and everything, right? I mean, I still had my Instagram page. It was still public, but it was just like me posting my own things. But
Yeah.
when I got into like content creation, I feel like my life just became so exciting. Like, every day I had something to look forward to. And I
Yeah.
think there's a whole shift in my mood and my personality. Like, I just felt like I got like more chirpy and it was just so exciting and nice. I can't think of like a very crazy exciting thing. No, one really cool thing. So I have my cousin sisters over here. They're younger than me, and their friends followed. They don't know who I am. They don't know if I'm their sister. So they sent my food reel to them, and they said that they want to go here, and they really like this food blogger. And the girls were like, "Oh my god, that's my sister! That's my sister!" So I got so
Oh, I
excited.
love that.
I got very excited. I think seeing that.
Yeah.
And I think the bad experience would be actually related to my mother, because in India, because she's in a very good platform and she's become quite famous over there. So people recognize me through her a lot. So like if I'm going
Fine,
out with
yeah.
my friends, just doing my own thing, they'll send a picture to my mom, which I don't like.
Oh, that's
So,
a bit
So
yeah.
they'll like, what? They'll take
Yeah.
a photo of you and then.
Yes, or like
Oh, weird.
or like tell that, oh, your daughter, like, we know your daughter is here. So I don't
Oh,
like
that's
that.
actually
Yeah, it's not
scary,
really related to
actually.
me, but related to my mother. But like that's something I don't.
Yeah.
You don't like.
No.
No, that is scary.
Yeah. How does that
Wow.
make you feel? Actually,
It was so uncomfortable. I cried the first time it happened. I didn't like it at all. And then obviously, like, we changed few things. Like, if I'm in certain location, we will not post anything about it that we are there. Even my mom or me, like, we'll do it after some time.
Is this a
Yeah.
common theme? I feel like people realize now that they have to post after. Like, not
After,
if you're
yeah.
there, then like, I don't know, you might have a stalker.
Yeah, or like
someone,
not even tell
recognize
them that
you.
day that we'll be there. Like,
Yes.
maybe like tell them like after or
After.
something. Yeah, but in London, I haven't had anything scary or anything. But yeah, in India, like, there was this one thing that it really put me off.
Yeah, that's actually so freaky. How did your mom feel
Scary, yeah.
actually? Because I could see there's like two ways it could go. Your mom could be like, oh, look at all these people. They can see my daughter and she's all right. I don't know. But then there's also the other side that's like,
Yeah, she like
that's so
worried
weird.
about that.
Yeah,
Um,
that people recognize my own daughter.
When it happens just with my mom, like, she gets recognized a lot, like when at the airport or like anywhere. So for her, it's fine. But obviously when it came on me, obviously she was very like, I mean, me and I have a sibling as well. Anything happens to the kids, obviously they'll be like, what the hell and everything. So obviously I think she didn't post about me, anything on her socials for a while then. And
Yeah.
I think on a live then she's talked about it. That like, if like you really respect me and anything, like, don't do things like that or whatever. Like, let her live her own life or whatever. Because it wasn't on like a fun thing that, oh, we saw your daughter. Like, I don't want to state it what it was about, but like, it wasn't something that you would praise about it. Like they would like, I don't know, they were just not being nice about it. It was more like they're eyeing on me or something like that.
Scary.
Yeah, so it wasn't very nice. I didn't
Wow.
like it at all.
No.
Yeah.
That is scary. So would you, I know you do like videos of your mom and stuff. Would you continue to do that?
Yeah, of
Because
course.
you
I think
would.
one thing about content
Yeah.
creation, you need to have a thick skin. If you're without thick skin, I don't like, at least seeing my mother, I know it's so draining then. So I think seeing her, I've gotten a very big thick skin. And I mean, you just have to keep your shit together, I think.
Yeah.
That's
I
all
feel
you
like-
can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if you've decided to like put your life on
Yeah.
out there, then like you obviously don't expect it, but like be aware.
Yeah.
Of, like,
for
you need to
sure.
know how to like
You don't
process
know what
it.
people
Yeah.
are
You don't know
gonna
what's
do.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because I know what are the risk in it, and like either like I learn how to deal with it or like just sulk on it and be sad about
Yeah.
it. But I got over it quite quickly also. I processed it, and then like we became more secure, like how to
deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, really good. So this is for the people that are starting off in their content creation process. What advice would you give to them?
Honestly, just have fun, like enjoy it, like you know, like do whatever you want to do the most. Because so when I started, so many people were telling me like, oh, you should do it like that, you should do it like this, and like you know, it gets very overwhelming.
Yeah.
Listen to yourself, just do whatever you want to do. If you like fashion, just do fashion. If you just like food, do food. If you like everything, browse around, and then maybe like choose your niche and everything. Because a lot of
Yeah.
people from the beginning, they'll be like, stick to your niche. But what if you're not happy about it, like you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you can be
honest-
flexible. Be
Yeah,
flexible
like
with the
just have fun
content.
with it.
Yeah.
Don't stress on it. I see so many people like, you know, like if they're going on a trip or something, they'll take like gazillion photos and videos and be like, it needs to be perfect. I would say just be candid, be yourself. It's so much more less like, it's so much more less stress. It's so much more fun then. And when your friends and family also get involved with it, it's so much more fun. And honestly, I just have fun with it. Don't take stress about it.
Amazing.
Love that advice.
How do you actually like stay on top of the content creation process as well? Like
Sorry, as in?
the like consistently posting. Like how do you do that? Do you do that like 3 times a week, or is it like every day? Especially if you're trying to like do this in 2 years to make it. What is your process?
I was told by somebody like who is in the platform to post like every day, and somebody even said that post 3 times every day. But I really can't do that. I find that very exhausting. So I post like 3 to 4 times a week. But I'm genuinely, I'm telling you, like I don't like have a schedule. Like a lot of people are like very scheduled. I have to post this day at this time. I have a certain time so I'll post it. But let's say if I was supposed to post it and I didn't, I'm not gonna kick myself about it. Like if I haven't, it's fine. But yeah, I do follow a few rules. I know that weekend is not the best time to post. Weekdays are the best one. So I
Really?
do aim for those. Yeah, like
Why is it different for you?
I would say like out of the yes, during the week, like kind of evening time is what I personally think.
Yeah.
And then Sunday night is the best night of the week.
really like
For I think. Yeah,
I
Sunday
guess
night.
just for
Yeah.
you and your
Maybe
audience,
for me.
yeah.
I mean, I guess like different audiences and things like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. People,
Yeah,
I
actually, no,
imagine like
I
Sunday night.
Yeah.
You just don't know. You know?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, that's
Could
just
be
what
because
I
I
think.
think it could be different for everyone. But I like to listen to everybody else's things as well,
Yeah.
because you actually never know. And Instagram is honestly, it's
The
such a hit or
algorithm
miss.
changes.
Algorithm changes.
Yeah.
Everything keeps happening. It's just that the last people I worked with, I really like the formula that they were using. So I try to use their strategy. But of course, like they're a brand and I'm like doing just my own thing. So maybe it could be different. But yeah, maybe like for you, if it's working best, like, you know, you should just stick with that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do keep changing my strategy also, like here and there a bit when I get bored of it or if it's not working out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you ever, I'm guessing you sort of create the videos as and when? Like you do the videos like as and when. You don't like batch create the videos and then like
It really
post
depends
them?
on my
Yeah.
mood. Like sometimes when I love editing,
Yeah.
but just like editing my own videos, somebody gives me to edit their videos, I will not enjoy it that much. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes when I'm in the mood, like for the food reels, sometimes I can edit it in a batch because I'm very quick with it now. Like it will not take me more than 30 to 40 minutes. If it's my trip, if it's related to my trip something or like a trending reel that I'm doing, I sometimes procrastinate, so that takes time. Then I just keep like one day for
I love how
that.
honest you're being.
But yeah, food reels are so easy. Sometimes I do that literally in a batch. Like sometimes I'll just sit on Saturday the daytime and like make like 4 5 with me and keep it in my draft and post
Yes.
it like whenever.
Yeah.
Then I feel so organized. But really not gonna lie, I have not been doing that lately. Like I literally edit the video, Like suppose I edit at like 11 a.m. and I'll post it by like 12.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like
not
it
so
just-
organized. I'm not so organized.
Yeah.
but
I feel like
want
that
it to
happens
be.
though, because sometimes you have a lot of content or like a lot of collaborations at a time, and then you have to edit them all at once, and sometimes it's like more staggered. I guess I have the same as well. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
And because right now I literally just came back from my trip. I have so much my own personal things also, and I really want to post it.
Yeah.
And I already have so much that the collaborations I've already done in London, and I have to post that also. So sometimes I get overwhelming about like if I should just post like 2 collaboration one day, but then I'm like, no, let's not do that. I'm just gonna stick with one in a day. I don't want to spam the audience as well.
Yeah.
And but I have a lot on my drafts right now. I just need to figure out a way how to post my content regularly.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, with you, do you post like, how do you create your videos?
Honestly,
Do
I'm
you
the
batch
same.
or
I'm
do
the
you-
same as you.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm super organized and I've got like a few in my drafts.
Yeah.
But then like something else comes up and like you kind of need to keep with the. I don't know, if you go to a really cool event or like a pop up and you have to post it soon. Like I need to do that over like my
Personal
I don't know,
stuff.
Well, over like drafts that I've saved for a while. Like I've got so many drafts, but like now it's like old in my mind. I don't want to post it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then sometimes I'm just literally have to post something and I edit it like, and then I have to post it straight away. It really depends.
It really depends on your
Schedule.
mood, right?
Yeah, the mood and like the schedule, and like sometimes I'm so busy I don't have time. And then, as you said, like if you're going away, it's like you want to do your travel content, but then it's like you've already got all these other content and you need to post it. Like gets a lot. I feel like sometimes brands don't realize that because like you've got a backlog of content, but like it takes a while. You can't just post like 10 in one day.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. I think we should move on to the X.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the X is the final round, and it's basically I always say a statement, and you guys can just say whether it's an ick or not. So I've tried to amend it to make it like more. Let me just have a little look. I think it was like foodie icks. There might be some general dating icks in there.
Let's do it.
Just for fun. So let me have a little look. Also, final note. So it takes you 30 to 40 minutes to create one video, right?
Minimum.
Minimum,
Yeah.
I'd say the
Food
same.
ones.
Yeah, I think that's also another thing brands don't realize. I think they think you just take the video and then you post. Like
It's
they
also
think
like
it's
the
like
filming and
5 minutes or 10 minutes
Yeah.
when it actually takes quite a considerable amount of time.
Because there's also the caption and the tags and the
Just the editing for captions and everything
Yeah,
is
that's on
like
top.
more.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, like you would take like so many shots. So like that time for me was like it would take me longer because I wouldn't know like which shot to choose.
what's the best.
But now I know like I will already have like a small thing that okay, I need this angle, that angle, so it's more quicker now.
Yeah.
But it does take so much effort, like, and you have to mentally prepare yourself that you have to sit and edit now.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, with the right song and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, we're doing quick fire now. Okay. Double dipping their food in the
No, I
collected food.
I hate double dipping.
Is that an ick?
Yes.
Yeah?
I wouldn't like it.
Don't like that, no.
I do that. I'm so sorry.
Well, double dipping.
Like in a
Okay.
ketchup or something. Like
Well,
like a fry.
If you
Yeah.
fries, you can do one side and then do the other side.
Fries I have. I mix like ketchup and mayo sometimes together.
Sorry?
For fries, I'll do it. Like for ketchup or mayo, like I'll put it like
Yeah,
together.
that's what I
Oh,
do.
really?
Yeah,
No.
Do you guys eat ketchup with fries?
Yeah.
No, to be fair, I don't. I do mayonnaise.
Really,
I've been hearing so
mixed
much
too.
about ketchup and fries recently, and I'm like, how do people not have ketchup with fries? Like they just go together.
Yeah. I don't know
About
how you
mayo.
like not have ketchup at all.
I don't mind ketchup. I just would never choose
Actually, no, I change mine. So it's not an ick. I just realized with fries, I do
Yeah.
it so often.
I think it depends. I think it like I do it, so I don't
Okay,
think
well,
it's
for
an
example,
ick,
if you're
but
out for dinner with
other
like
people do it.
If you're
I'm
out for
like,
dinner with like a group of people and there's like a dip in the middle, and everyone's double dipping.
No, then I think maybe I'll take a small spoon. I'll put like
Yeah.
some of it on my
Thank you.
plate.
Thank
And
you. You need to
on
get
my
a spoon
plate, I
and put
can
it on
make
your
my
plate.
mess, right? Yeah. But with
Yeah.
other people, I
Yeah.
would not. No.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm such a germaphobe.
yeah, that's totally fine. Okay, this is another germaphobe question. Okay, so you've had a really messy, delicious meal somewhere, but they lick their fingers. They're like proper go for it when they're licking their fingers.
In public, no. But if I'm home alone, just me, if it's there, I
Yeah.
will do it. But yeah, if I'm in public and the other person doing it, then it's a
Yeah,
lick.
this is your date. This is your date.
Oh,
doing-
obviously, no, please.
I'd literally be looking at them going, what is
And they'll
going
be like,
on?
that would put me off completely.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
You're gone.
You're gone. You're out.
gone. Okay. This is the first time you've ever met. And they want to share drinks and utensils. Yeah, sharing drinks. This is the first time you met. So, like, if you're sharing like glass or, like, I don't know, a bottle, is that weird? Is that an ick?
I would say.
First day, I wouldn't want to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'll give them that, like, eye roll. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, no.
Yeah.
Stay away from my drink. It's my drink.
Yeah.
No, me too.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know you well enough to know your
Yeah.
cleanliness.
Exactly,
Yeah. Okay. Right. I also know that you've been traveling as well. So we have like a few traveling icks on here too. So this is your first holiday together, you and the person you're seeing. And as soon as you get on, they take their shoes off the plane. But it's like shoes and socks.
Oh, shoes and socks.
They take
Let's
shoes
do that.
and socks.
Yeah.
I'll very politely ask them to wear it back. Like, at least the socks. If it's a long flight, wearing your socks and like you're taking your
Yeah,
shoes
no,
is
don't
still
take your
fine.
socks off.
But not socks.
I saw the
I'll ask them,
You
no
actually-
way.
No, I was on the tube and this lady in front of me was like massaging cream into her feet on a tube.
No.
Was that yours?
Yes.
Wait, what, you saw it?
Well, my friends saw it as well. Like, ew.
Why?
She was
Why?
like-
In tube, no.
Yeah.
Also, like,
it's like
what?
summertime and
How long
it's
were
like
you like, on
everyone's
the
got their
tube for to
trousers
like have
out.
enough time to do that as well? Well, maybe you're on there for a
I
while.
just
but,
don't
like,
know how you do that in public.
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Disgusting.
good.
Absolutely disgusting.
Disgusting.
Okay. You're traveling together. They're a travel influencer, right? So they have to take content, but it's like constant. They constantly want pictures of everything you to
I
shoot.
hate it.
Yeah?
I hate it. My friends, this is one thing I love to brag about also. Like, all my friends say that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the content creator, but I feel like I take less pictures and videos compared to my friends.
Yes.
Literally, you see the
Really?
gallery, like the pictures of them will be like more.
Yeah.
I'll be happy like in 10 photos, they'll probably take 100 and then they'll choose. I'll be happy with the 10.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. That's actually really good.
Yeah, that is really good. I agree. It's annoying. It's so annoying. Just like,
Yeah. If everything gets about it gets so annoying. Like,
It just
I want to
gets
travel
boring.
with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I will, if suppose if I'm going to a place, I'll just shoot the video, then I'm done. I'll keep my phone side. I'll have fun with the girls and the friends or whatever. But yeah, constantly is a very big ick. Like, no.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just like be present. And also it's like overwhelming to go back in your gallery and choose the best
I
one. Even though it's
agree.
like
It is
one
overwhelming.
tiny
Yeah.
change.
I'd rather.
I did this
Debbie
I went
does.
to Tomorrowland last year and I got
Yeah.
really excited because it was a dream to go there. So on the first day, obviously, I took like gazillion pictures and videos.
Yeah.
The next day, I'm literally dying. I'm like, there's so many I can't
It's
choose.
too overwhelming to look
So
through
for the
it.
next 2 days, we were there again. I made sure I'll just take like few before the sunset and few after the sunset and done. And I'm not touching my phone. And I think that rule really helped me for the rest of the trip after that because it is overwhelming and then you confuse what to post
Yes,
and what not
yes,
to
it's
post.
too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also good with just like content creation in general when you have to create your reels or whatever.
Yeah,
just
I
keep it
agree.
minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so they're a food influencer. So they get gifted a lot of food experiences. So they've kindly taken you to a lot of free food experiences, but they've never ever taken you somewhere where they've just paid. Is that an ick? I was just thinking about this on the way here.
As in, if you're seeing
Yeah,
you're
you're
seeing
seeing
someone who's an
someone
influencer.
and they're a food influencer and they've taken you to loads of food places, amazing food places for free, but they won't ever take you, like just say they slept over, right? And then you go for coffee the next day. Like, usually they might buy you a coffee, but they don't. I don't know how to word this.
No,
but
I
yeah.
think like
Is that an ick or not really? Or is
Wait,
it
I
just...
didn't really understand.
No, I think, like,
you like
Yeah.
a food creator never taking their friends out like on a paid meal. What are you
Yeah.
saying? No, I think we
Yeah.
should do it once in a while because collaboration at the end of the day, it is kind of a work as well. I love taking
Yeah,
my
that's
friends
what I
out,
mean,
but
yeah.
for me, I'm enjoying with my friends, but still it's work at the end of the day, right?
Yes,
That
agreed.
you're shooting it.
Agreed.
So I definitely think you should like once in a while you should go out with your friends just for like a normal meal. So your phone is on side, you're not worrying because in the food meal you want all the food to come together. So you
Yeah.
have that, and this you're just chilling, you're just talking. So yeah, I think there needs to be a balance.
it
for
is
sure.
kind of like it is. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of like work at the end of the day. Like,
Yeah.
whether you're
Yeah.
taking them out or they're taking you out, like it's work.
Yeah.
As much as it's like fun and really nice.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I agree. It's like nice just to like have a break and like differentiate
I
it
think
slightly.
it's also nice to be like treated out.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, as in, like, that's like a proper nice date. Yeah, like you said, it's not like work related at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this one is you're dating an influencer and they always expect freebies. So this is very similar to the last one. So they take you into a cafe and demand for it to be free on the spot because they're an influencer.
That's so rude.
Have you guys ever met any creators like that actually?
No, I haven't.
Why are you smiling?
I haven't met any creators like that, but I've heard of stories where like people have been like so rude to the staff and like demanded like multiple. For example, someone went to a restaurant and had like, I don't know, some burgers or something, and then they basically wanted more and they demanded more to take it home.
What the hell? I wouldn't want to be friends with those kind of people.
No,
Definitely not want to date
it's like,
them.
have your allowance, like whatever you're allowed, have the allowance, fine. But like, don't be rude. Like they are, as much as you're working with them, like don't be rude and like
Greedy
they're also
about
giving
it,
you,
like, you know.
yeah,
Like I don't think so. I'll be friends with them or like want to be related to them who are like overusing this so much. Like, no, I definitely wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'd be so uncomfortable just sitting there. I'd be like, oh my God, I can't be around someone like this.
No, like even now I feel awkward leaving, like when I haven't
yeah.
paid, I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Do you know what I mean? So like, no, I would never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is the end of our ick round. Thank you so much and it's also the end of our podcast.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun and chill. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
so fun to have you on.
Yeah.
So if people want to find you, do you want to quickly just say to the camera your handle on Instagram? So yeah, they can follow you.
So you can follow me, Muskaan.Srivastava on Instagram. And I hope you guys like my work. Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
thank you.